So, my chosen ones, I'm going to teach you some hidden truth and knowledge behind the smear campaign. Spiritual truths, hidden knowledge behind the smear campaign. There is something that you need to know. You don't know that already. We're going to learn about this. Now, when I left a dysfunctional family matrix, I would later on learn that there was some meetings that was held and my name was on the table. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is that the entire family matrix had to sit down and they was discussing the black sheep of the family. Now everybody sees you as a trouble causer. Everybody sees you who is that guy or man or woman that is trying to destabilize the system. Okay? Nobody believes what you're saying. Nobody believes what you're doing. So all the entire family system, they will meet up and they're going to slander your name. That is a smear campaign. Okay? Everything they are talking about is not true. Okay? Remember, you've broken away from the entire matrix. And the entire matrix is in crumbles. They don't know what to do. Okay? You're hitting them with this truth and they do not know what to do. So the only thing they can do now, since you're gone, is to join up, put your name on the table. They'll be sitting on a round table and they're going to be discussing all the little BS. What they know, they don't know, is going to be about you. So they will be slandering your name behind the scenes. Now, don't worry about those things. Don't defend yourself. And when I'm talking about the smear campaign, basically what you need to understand, chosen ones, when you're dealing with narcissistic people, there is one of the defense mechanisms they use in one of the things in their playbook, where they need to have an upper hand. If you have discarded those people, they want to stay on the upper hand. And what they do now, this thing normally happens towards the end of a situationship, family situationship, religious situationship, group situationship, work situationship, whatever. They need to justify whatever they have been doing because they already know they are in the wrong. A person who is smearing your name already knows there's nothing wrong you have done. Now what they do to escape is an escape mechanism. So to escape that guilt, the feeling of guilt, is going behind your back and they're going to hold meetings to whoever wants to listen, because you have to, chosen ones, you always have to know that you have a lot of haters. There's a lot of people who don't like you. There's many people who don't even know you. Some of them see you in the neighborhood, but there is something about your energy. They don't like it. So those are going to be the first people to sit on the table, to sit at the table. And they're going to slander your name. Okay? So and so did this, so and so did that. You know, I had to do this because of A, B, C, and D. And they're going to put all the junk. Ladies and gentlemen, if you had the person recording a smear campaign, if you had somebody in that team that is recording the smear campaign, you will be surprised as to the things they are talking about. They are talking about the most horrible things you have ever heard about your entire life. So they are crucifying your name just in the name of protecting their image. Okay? the narcissist has got to protect their image. So a lot of crap is going to be said about you. Okay, very dirty, horrible things you don't even know about. You know, we know that guy slept with so and so. We know that guy did this one. We know he stole something from this way. You know, he did this. They're going to smear your name. Chosen ones, let me tell you something. One of the personalities, I could say, characteristics for you to know that you're a chosen one is when you have people, a lot of haters that are behind the scenes, gossiping and talking about all the junk about you. Some of them you know, some of them you don't even know them. Okay? That is how you know that you're a chosen one. When you know that you're a good person, again, you're not perfect, but you are a good person. There is always people that are always going to gang up against you. You are going to feel like, what is wrong with this situation? You have about 5, 6, 7 people, even sometimes people you have not spoken to. Now all these people have turned against you and they hate you for no apparent reason. Okay? Now the narcissist needs to continue to control the narrative. They need to have an upper hand in this situation, so they don't want anybody to know what the truth is. The only person who knows the truth, you are the person who has decided to excuse or exit that situationship. You are the one who knows the truth. All these people, they are just trying to hide away and run away from the truth. Family members, church members, workmates, and stuff like that. They are running away from the truth. Now, I was fired from work. I remember being fired from work. There was a job I used to do. They just called me, say, you need to leave. So they didn't ask me anything, or they just tried to find some stupid reason to get me away, to get me out, and they did not want to hear my story. So that's how you know that you're dealing with toxicity. When you have people who do something against you and they don't give you time to defend yourself because they already know you are in the right. They know whatever you're going to say, you are going to challenge the narrative. So they don't want to hear your side of the story. They just want you to go on ASAP. ASAP. Now, it's very painful. As a person who has experienced PR campaigns, it's a very painful experience because sometimes you're hearing these things in the corridors. Your aunties are calling you. Your father told us you did this. How could you do something like that? This one told us you did that. You are hearing all these nonsense information coming from all corners. And if you're a person who is not aware of how narcissists operate, you're going to be the first person to try to defend yourself. And that is where the mistake is, because every time you sit with those people, let's say for example you run into somebody and they tell you something like, so and so told us something about you, it is going to sound so horrible to that degree that you are going to fight very hard to defend your name. You are trying to defend your name. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something, chosen ones. My fellow empaths out there, I will tell you this from experience. There's nothing to defend. So do not go around and sit around with those people trying to defend, that one is a lie. This is what exactly happened. And that was exactly what happened. These narcissists that you're leaving behind, they will go to every family member you know, all the aunties, mutual friends, whatever. They are going to smear your name. They are going to spread all this dirt about you. You will be surprised and shocked as to how deep the hatred has been ever since you have been involved with these people. You will never understand how could they even make up every story that they could think about and put it on your name. Rule number 1, my chosen ones, do not defend yourself. You did not do anything wrong. You are just getting away from toxicity. You have a right to walk away from disrespect. But when you hear those things happening behind the scenes, do not, I repeat, do not defend yourself. When you try to defend yourself, you are going to be looking like a fool. they'll be like, yeah, that means that that person was telling us the truth. Why are they trying to defend themselves? Why are they trying to do this? And now you're going to start going in circles. All this thing of smear campaign is fuel, because you see, the narcissist is enjoying all that validation they are getting from these other flying monkeys and the mutual friends and whatever. They are getting enough supply when they have the entire team against you. Okay? So that is one of the main aims of the smear campaign. To defend their image, to control the narrative, and to make it look like they are the victims. So whatever it is going on, you deserved it, and they are still the victim. They're always in victim mode. That is how a narcissist operates. It's in their playbook. So you have to understand, my chosen ones, you stood up for yourself and you walked away, because a smear campaign starts when you walked away from a narcissist, whether you are the one that has discarded that narcissist or they are the ones that have discarded you. It doesn't really matter, but you have walked away and you're about to cause a narcissistic injury, because now everybody is going to ask a lot of questions. So what is the matter with so and so? Why did they leave you? What happened? Tell us more. Now they're going to start smearing your name. Number one, don't defend yourself. Now, spiritual truth about the smear campaign. There is something you don't understand. Behind the scenes, spiritually, those narcissists are offloading karma from your name. Let me repeat this for you one more time. The smear campaign is happening for a short period of time. Normally, the smear campaign doesn't go beyond 6 months. It might be between 3 and 6 months. But the fact that you have left, you are standing your ground, you are refusing to participate in that BS, in the crap that has always been happening, you have got to know the energy is going to settle. Behind the scenes, those people, what they don't understand is they are offloading a lot of karma from you. How do I know this, ladies and gentlemen? It will not be taking you a lot of months before you will see a lot of those people who was engaged and involved in that particular smear campaign. You will not be surprised as to how they are starting to struggle with everything. You're seeing them losing their jobs. Their cars are starting to break down. Everything is falling apart. Some of them are going through a divorce. Some of them have lost their businesses. Those people, what they don't understand, they are offloading negative energy and they are offloading karma from you. They think they are winning, but in actual sense, they are losing. Okay? But this can only happen when you do stand your ground and you refuse to participate in any form of shape where you may want to defend yourself. You always have to have something in the back of your mind. You have not done anything wrong. Okay? You have endured abuse. They have gotten too used to abuse you, and now you're standing your ground, and it's becoming a very big problem for them. That is why they are trying to smear your name and to slander your name to whoever is interested to listen. It is in that particular moment where you are going to see who exactly has always been in your corner. You could have had a family member that has always been coming around, eating with you dinners and what, visiting around and stuff like that. When the smear campaign starts, let me promise you, that is when you're going to know that particular family member or friend, they was never in your corner. Even secretly, they used to hate you. Let me tell you something, chosen ones. When you are a chosen individual, you are going to have haters. It's inevitable. There is nothing you can do about it. There is going to be people who are going to hate you. Your own family members are going to hate you. They will come around and smile. They may bake a cake and bring you a piece of a cake, sometimes maybe a pie, and they will smile around with you. But secretly, behind the scenes, they have got a very unconscious hatred towards you. So they are all waiting for that particular moment when something is going to be said. It is going to be a trigger, and all of them are going to go away. They are going to leave your side. You will not see them in your corner. In most cases, you will not hear anybody try to defend you. So for a lot of you guys who are going through these smear campaigns and stuff like that, I feel for you, okay? I've been there. I'm not dealing with those things because I've left a lot of narcissists along the way. So the secret is standing your ground. Okay? Even if somebody comes around and tempts you to start speaking, do not say anything. Tell them to go ahead and believe what they want to believe. I'm promising you, my chosen ones, time will tell. And these haters, these gossipers, these backbiters, these Decepticons, it will be a matter of time until they are going to start eating their words, because you are continuing to walk in your truth. You are continuing to live in your truth. So it is going to be a matter of time until they will start eating their words, because they will realize this person that they said did this and this and this and this, they are now starting to see the complete version, opposite version of that person they told them you was. You are continuing to speak your truth and to live in your truth. They believe the lie, but now that lie is no longer valid because you're out of the picture. You have been out for quite a good number of months. You are not bothered with what they are saying. And now everything is starting to come out to the surface, because this thing that the narcissist talked about you, these people are starting to see it was most likely or most probably a lie. So to survive narcissistic abuse, you have got to educate yourself and understand the playbook of the narcissist and how they do operate. That is how you win against a narcissist. Do not defend yourself. Walk away, stand your truth, but you really have to understand and overstand. There is going to be a lot of karma being lifted away and lifted off of you. Why is this karma being lifted off of you? Because these people are joining groups and gangs to go against someone who hasn't done anything wrong, but because they want to please the narcissist. So they'll all leave your corner and they'll go and stand with that particular narcissist. And because you are a very innocent soul, these individuals spiritually, what they don't understand, a lot of karma and weight is being lifted off of you, and it's going to land in their faces in a matter of time. So let us know what you think about the video in the comment section below. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's the most signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.